Well, good, happy Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in the booth again. It's like 2 nights in a row. What the hell? Do this 3 nights a week, but how do I forget where I'm at? I'm just kidding. I'm not that far yet. That's Nation. And where is Nation at, one might ask? Well, he's not in the booth. Not in the booth once again, so missing in action. I'll show you right where he's at, though. A guy ain't afraid to go ahead and click on the blimp camera, and we'll find a driver out there on the track maybe. And there we go, and there it is. The mothership still circling Atlanta Motor Speedway. So we know where Nation 01 is at. This is warm-up. They got about 5 minutes, and I don't know. You see it, top right-hand corner. 5 minutes, 40 seconds roughly in this warm-up session, and then we're going to do our start and lineup. And we got quite a few cars in here. I'm going to have to be like super, super fast on the start and lineup. So I'm not going to be able to click through and show you all their cars, but you'll be able to see their name and
What?
know where your favorite drivers. So, motherfucker, who in the hell is that?
Fuck you talking about?
Who is that? Oh, did you see the camera view I got for you?
Yeah.
You like it? Right from the mothership, Nation.
No.
God damn it. I guess I'm going to have to just get off that camera view then.
Mm-hmm.
So, was it the trophy that Macaulay proposed for you there that got you in here tonight or what?
That was pretty fucked up.
I'm sorry, but I had to laugh, dude. Oh. That Macaulay's a character, ain't he, Nation?
Yeah, he's something.
What do you got to say about it?
I'm just gonna sit here quietly.
Sit there quietly and play with your West Virginia calculator, huh?
Hey, I was eating Cheetos. Fuck off.
Cheetos. Now you're going to go orange finger in the keyboard, Nation.
Man, I fucking hate Cheetos.
Oh, you eat the Cheetos and then you orange finger everything. The keyboard, the fucking...
Shit gets everywhere.
It does.
It winds up on your dick, and you're like, how'd that get there?
Yeah. My dick looks like Trump.
I got a Trump dick.
I can't believe we just said that on YouTube, but...
No, we didn't.
Nobody heard that, did they? It was funny, though.
Nobody's watching us, our dumb shit.
Well, last night's conversation went to the point where I told Macaulay that I wish the ocean was full of beer.
I did hear that, yeah, because you don't think I watch these things, right?
Oh, I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, look at all the fun and excitement that I missed. No.
That was the first thought I had.
Yeah, I doubt that.
There was something else I was thinking.
You're like, thank God I missed that shit show.
No, I'm like, I'm going to choke the fuck out of one of these motherfuckers.
Macaulay was doing all that talking and racing at the same time, Nation.
Yeah, he is multi-talented.
There he is right there in the YouTube chat now.
Look at him racing, hating me, and chatting
Who
at the
the
same
fuck
time.
is that in the booth?
What's Vern, Mike? Goddamn, wake up.
I don't think he's talking about me.
It could be. I don't know.
Well, he knows if the WFO goes live, then it's more than likely me. I don't have any. I don't have any automatic shit set up to do this.
I have my attorney looking into that. I don't know.
You see who's in the staging room?
Staging room. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yank his ass up here.
DMS, what's up, buddy?
Hey. Look at this. Wake up.
You believe that he's in here? I had to check my pulse, DMS, make sure I still had a heartbeat.
What the fuck?
I'm like, damn.
How you guys doing tonight? I
Oh.
just wanted to stop by. I didn't know if he was going to be here or not. So.
Oh, we're fabulous. Cindy, hello. Welcome to the stream again tonight.
I'm always here.
It's 2 nights.
Fuck you, Vern.
That was funny, wasn't it, DMS?
Yeah.
Hell, you may not want to take off because Nation won't be here long.
I think I'm going to start calling him Casper.
Oh, that's fucked up.
All the ghosting.
All the ghosting, yeah.
That is just fucked up.
Hi, Emily. I missed your comment before Cindy's because Nation DMS got me laughing, especially Nation. He's claiming he was here last night in the booth and I wasn't.
Yeah, I think you had me muted or something.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. That spaceship might have had you muted.
And last week as well.
And we got Nation's camera crew on this camera right here coming to you from the mothership right above Atlanta Motor Speedway here tonight. Courtesy of Nation 01. They call him the perfect probe on the spaceship. That's fucked up, ain't it, Nation?
That was okay. That was even fucked up for me.
I shaved my balls for this.
Yep, you did. No, you shaved them for the spaceship.
It was a horrible gum accident.
That better not have been directed towards me.
God, I would hope not.
That's things we get into in this booth, I tell you. So they got about 17 seconds left here in their warm-up session. Do they do warm-up station? When did we start doing these?
Man, what the fuck snowflake bullshit is that?
I don't know. Something Macaulay has put into place here, and I guess it's working.
Nice things? Nope.
It's kind of like a participation trophy. They just want everybody to feel good about racing around the track.
Macaulay put the participation trophy up in there.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll deal with him later. He's racing tonight, right?
Emily, she said the nation or the aliens don't want to deal with Nation no more.
Ain't that some shit?
I don't know. He's the perfect probe. All right, we got to get your starting lineup here, and I don't know what is going on. There we go. Cameras are working now, so starting grid. P1 tonight. Welcome back to the driver, the number 41. That's Michael Atkins Jr. Starting his outside in second, though, fastest man in practice, Chuck Sweeting in the 75 car. P3 tonight, 00 car, John Deere paint. That's none other than, well, let me get my grid working. Nick Hunt driving that 00. Into his outside in fourth, you'll know this driver. He's the Coop, Bradley Cooper, driving a 5 car. Fifth tonight, man, guy was fast last night. Thought he was going to pull off a win, come up just shy, the 10 car. Mr. Enrique, or just Rick.
Just Rick.
Rick Vagone. Into his outside in sixth, the driver that needs no introduction at WFO. None whatsoever. That's going to be the 3 car Hal Amy.
Oh, I was thinking of someone else.
Seventh tonight, last week's winner, driving a number 7 car right here at Atlanta tonight, and that's Benjamin Lacey. And his outside in eighth is going to be the 86 of John Sanu. We're going to stay on the front of the field with a camera. When we'll go to ninth, we'll have the 03 of Dylan Bryant. So 2 starts in a row for him count last night. And starting 10th, Larry Dickerson in the 69 car. In 11th, we got John T. Wimbish in the 56, and his outside in 12th is a bootlegger, Tommy Haynes, in the 17. 13th tonight, Jacob Daniels in the 72, and his outside in 14th will be Burt Wilson in the 70. 15th position is going to be the 99 of Dan Witt, and his outside in 16th is the 24, Dakota Floyd. The 2 of Mike Mitchell's 17th, and in 18th is LZ Daly, driving a number 6. 19th is going to be the 63 of Glenn Jamison, and Garrett Helmlinger 77 will be 20th. 21st is Michael McCauley right there in 81, and 22nd Bill English. 23rd is Raymond Chess. 24th Dalton C in the 39, and that's your starting field. And we are green flag and racing. Michael Atkins Jr. taking a break. I think he's probably been out of iRacing for close to a year. And that driver has not missed a beat. Taking the field to green right here. But, man, he's got a competitor to his outside. Chuck Sweeting in the 75's taking no prisoners early on. Sweeting's going to power to the front, use the outside to his advantage, and that's going to put Atkins back there in second. But look at the run that Michael Atkins get out of turn 4. He's going to pull right up beside Chuck Sweeting. I seen you do it to me, and I'm going to do it back. That right, Nation?
That's right.
I'm going to do this one easy on YouTube. Hi, Double Denise.
Wait, what?
There's 2 Denises.
They're like bookends then.
Nothing like having a couple of double D's. Oh,
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing better than Double D's on DMS. God damn, we're going to get kicked off of YouTube.
Well, you can't blame me because I didn't do it.
Next
I
week,
know, go ahead.
next week we'll be streaming from Twitch.
Yeah, it's hard to get kicked off of Twitch. I mean, DMS is over there.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. I'm not even going to take that away from you.
Valid point. Hey, Bill, welcome to the stream, buddy.
What's up, Bill?
So we got the 41 car. Michael Atkins Jr. leading, but I'll tell you, that 00 car right there is putting all kinds of pressure on him. Nick Hunt driving a 00 car. He's a man on a mission.
We have a guy at work that his name is Mike.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
And you have to be real careful when you call him out.
Yeah.
Just say it really fast.
You have to be even more careful than I am calling Nick out.
Yeah.
So Michael Atkins Jr. right up by the wall. He's not getting away from these guys, though. He's got the 00, the 5, and look at the 3 of Hal Lamy. Where did he
That's
come
a nice
from,
paint job
Nation?
on that car, isn't it, Vern?
No.
Yeah, it's a pretty good-looking paint, and it's something that Hal has been running this season. And I wonder who painted that one, DMS.
I don't know, man, but man, that's a nice looking paint job.
He's got his teammate behind him, so you got 3 HJRM cars in a row right here, the 5, the 3, and the 10. And I'll tell you, the 3 don't want to stay there. And, the 3 is making the bottom work, DMS, except for right there, he got really loose. Thought a guy might be the first caution, but I'll tell you, this week is something different that both of you guys probably need to tell the booth and YouTube. We have no fast repairs tonight. 0.
How many?
0.
How many is that from 3?
It's 0.
Okay, but if you were to have 3 and then you had that number, how many would you have?
0.
0.
So, what are you saying, really?
That they don't have a
0.
fast repair. They send it and bend it, and it's smoking and broken. It stays that way. That's.
Trust me, I know.
Well, I mean, do they get fast repairs in real life?
No.
No.
I like
hell
it.
no.
I like it. You race. You have to race a little smarter. Listen to me. Oh my God.
I'm going to tell you right
Wait a
now,
minute.
it's not only impressive what that leader's doing in the 41, but look at the 3 car, the man on a mission. He was able to pass those other 2 cars. He's up here fighting for the 2nd spot, DMS.
Oh, he's not fighting. He's going to take it.
He took it there. The 00 almost put her in the outside wall. He about drove her through the fence. That 3 car on a mission, lap 8, too. Running a different line. That's what's impressive about all this. Completely different line. You see the 41 right up by the outside wall. 3 car working the middle of the racetrack right there. He's been running the bottom. And Macaulay told me nobody can run the bottom after a couple laps. Gets too loose. But I'll tell you what, that 3 car found something, didn't he?
Sure did. And no help.
Man on a mission. We're going to go look behind that because it looks like the 00 might be fading. You see the 5 Coupe right there taking the 3rd spot. He might have the 10 following him, but it looks like the draft's staying right there on the high side. And there goes Coupe. He's going to take the 3rd spot. Now Just Rick and the 10 car is going to go after that 4th spot right there. And I think the 7 of Benjamin Lacey going to try to follow him here. So 2 cars that have been fading. One of them's the guy that had to lead momentarily, the 75 car, Chuck Sweeting. Back here to 7th, and now the 00 car. He's just about, well, he could fall victim to 6th place right here. And it looks like Benjamin Lacey might take it. Now the 3 car up the racetrack a little bit, and he's under fire from the 5. So Hal Amy a little bit higher on the racetrack, and the 5 car, Bradley Cooper's going to go around him right here. Slide job engaged. Really wasn't. He had him cleared by more than that.
It was by far.
I don't want to get the fans fired up on that one. Hal going to lose another spot right here, and I'm wondering if you run it that hard if you're not using too much tire up. And that might be why we see the, I think the 75 might have dropped back to save tire, where the 00 stayed up there a little longer and might have burnt the tire. And to further strengthen that theory, the 3 car driving up there to 2nd. Now he's lost a couple spots and it is under fire to lose another one right here from the 7 of Benjamin Lacey. And I don't know how the tires act because I didn't get a chance to take any laps here in the Xfinity car. He's there on lap 13 of 125 right here. Michael Atkins Jr., though, 41 car, enjoying a 1-second lead over Bradley Cooper. That's impressive. Driver takes that kind of break. DMS comes out here and able to put on a show, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the same page as you.
Make sure you're live on iRacing. I'm just looking at different cars up here in the top 5, but let's cruise on back a little bit. Where's Dylan Bryant? 03 car. He's in a battle right now. He is currently trying to get the 7th position away from the 00. And another driver, Nation, crew chief on this driver's car for a long time. That's the 69 car, Larry Dickerson.
I got tired of being fired from him.
How many times were you fired, Nation? And what were you fired for? What were you fired for? Is it true that you pissed in their cooler?
There was that and then all kinds of shenanigans.
You believe this, DMS? We find Nation.
I don't think he would do that.
Oh, he did it. Dickerson's crew can confirm it. They're the one that got the sandwiches out of there.
Oh, the sandwiches even?
Yes.
They were in plastic bags. It was all good.
I mean, I thought just the beer, but the sandwiches? Way too far. Took that way too far.
I think he learned that disgusting stuff from the aliens. So where have they faded? Hal Amy all the way back in the 9th position now. You heat them tires up, DMS, and you go the wrong way.
Yeah, he's dropping back.
Yeah, he's got the bootlegger right there, Tommy Haynes in the 17. Going to try to take that 9th position away. Johnson, I mean, he's got a whole bunch of sharks back there that look hungry. 86 car is going to take a spot. 56 now. Possibly even the 7. Sometimes, man, when that right front goes, you just wonder how far you're going to fall back.
Something tells me that we're about to find out.
Look at the 5-car coupe. He's 1.2 seconds behind now. Benjamin Lacey now moving into the 3rd spot in the number 7 car. And I'll tell you another driver up in the top 5 moving forward. Chuck Sweeting in the 75. When I said that he probably laid back and saved on the tires, here's the proof, DMS. That 75 car is a man on a mission now. He's going to drive around the 10, but I'll tell you that 7 car is really good, able to pull off the win last week. Running well here again this week, driving through the field, getting up to the 2nd spot. And now the 75, we've seen him lead early, and he dropped back. I think he fell back as far as 9th place at one time. And now he's got himself back up here in the top 4. Right behind the 7 car. 10 car of Rick Vagone, or just Rick right behind him. That 7, though, I'm impressed with. If you look at the line he's running, DMS, that's the only one I see doing that. He's able to put it right on the bottom of the track, right on that white line. Now, just as I said that, Sweeting had to make a liar out of me. He put it down there, too. But even down. Go ahead.
I'm not seeing anything in here live.
At the bottom in the center of the screen, it'll be a little thing. Just switch it to live.
Or if you fast forward, it'll go to live, too. It'll fast forward all the way to live. When you go in and start watching one of those. He said he smoked the 7 last night. That feller is he's a lot more gooder, and that's in the Xfinity car here.
Did you say more gooder?
More gooder, Nation. I did it
More
just
gooder.
to get you.
Yeah, apparently.
That one was for you. Irregardless of what you say.
See, really?
You have to do that stuff to him, DMS. Because when he goes missing for weeks, sometimes
Hey,
months.
I'm dedicated.
Oh, look at that. She almost had enough beers there we could start filling the ocean, Nation.
What?
As he takes a sip, you hear that, DMS?
I heard that.
Oh, 41 dirt tracked it off the corner. That's your race leader. You don't think that guy ain't up on the wheel? Shit. Dirt tracking it off of turn 2. Let's see if he does that in turn 4. Yep, maybe just a little bit. Now your leader, 1.3 seconds, Michael Atkins Jr. He is he's committed to the top of the racetrack here. And you see the 5 car back in second, Bradley Cooper doing about the same thing now. And I'm telling you, out of turn 2, I think that 41's going to wreck every time. And I don't know what I'm seeing now. I think I'm back to the battle with the 7 and the 75. And it is a battle. Chuck Sweeting is there. That's a battle for the top 3. And Sweeting looks like he's holding the bottom just a little bit better. Now he's going to go to the top and try to take that 3rd spot. So Chuck Sweeting in the 75 car. Later in the run, 26 laps in, and he's moving forward. 7 cars going to drop a position right here. But the lead's going to stay the same. Dylan Bryant, 03 car, moving in the top 5 now.
Nation, you want to drop down into the staging room real quick with me?
Why would I do that?
Oh, I need help.
Okay.
I need help. Needs help in Ass Nation. I'm worried, Nation. Could be the aliens that would come and help him, though. I don't know. Watching this battle here, though, double 003 69 Larry Dickerson. Want to welcome Larry Dickerson back tonight. Dickerson's first start with us this season. In season 11, he's got the 69 car back here. Good to see that driver out on the track. He's running in the 7th position right now, and he's got a battle with that 10 car. Just Rick. But the 10 car's got a battle now with the 17 car. Tommy Haynes, a bootlegger. Bootlegger running the high side of the track here. Seen him do that in the truck last night. The 10 car's not going to let him have it easy, though. 10 car's going to fight back. right here on the inside. They're back again. You believe that, Emily? That did not take long at all. He made it 28 laps, literally. And he's gone again as you watch the 17th take the 8th position. We're going to check in on the 3-car, too. He's faded back here to the 14th position right now. Oh, let's get that camera view now that we're talking about it. There we go. Brought to you from the mothership, where Nation is currently stationed, right above Atlanta Motor Speedway. Take a look at some of these guys back here. There's Michael McCauley, right there in the 81 car. He's got some funky things on that paint job. Pretty interesting car there for Michael McCauley. McCauley back here in the 17th position. And for you Dakota Floyd fans, Dakota in the 24 car back here in 21st. He's going to bring it to pit road. A little bit of damage on that car. Left corner it looks like, and then right behind him is going to be the 72 car. Jacob Daniels. And for the 718 Raymond Chess fans, well, he's on the track, 22nd position. And we got drivers making pit stops here, so when's our race leader going to stop? He's 1.4 seconds ahead. Second place has changed hands. Chuck Sweeting in the 75, retaking the second position right here. In the 41 slowed. He's going to race leaders on pit road now. We wondered when that was going to happen. It's going to happen right here, lap 33. I'm looking at that right rear on that car. Awesome looking paint job on this machine right here. I was looking at it in practice, so we'll take a look on the hood. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it says me on girls. I have to ask him about that. He gets in the top 3 tonight, and we'll get a couple of questions about that paint job right there, and he'll tell us all about it. But the leader's going to pit. Now we'll go back to the 75, the 5 car. 75, 5, and 7. That's going to be first, second, and third as they run right now on the track. So I don't know how many laps they can stretch it, but we're 34 laps in. 72 headed to pit road. Now the 75. Now the 5. Now the 7. So the top 3 right here. Woo. Sweeting right there brought her in a little bit hot. You see the 75 car going to make his way to his pit stall. Then Coop in the 5 car. 7 car right here. Benjamin Lacey. Well, hi, Angel. Welcome to the stream here tonight. And there's the Coop right there. He's still on pit road. The 3 cars on pit road right behind these guys. So, green flag pit stops happening lap 35. No caution flags so far tonight. So after these get cycled out, I'll take you through the field, show you where your favorite driver's running. Because you know what green flag pit stops means. Somebody's going to probably get busted for speeding. Some kind of pit road penalty. Unsafe entry, speeding, you name it. So looking back on the track, the 41 car, the race leader when it started, and the 7 car's right there by him. We'll have to see how it, I think that 41's going to maintain the lead after this shakes out. Yes, I'm right. So the 41 maintained the lead, and look at Chuck Sweeting just blow by the 7 car for second. So look at that, the 75 trying to run down the race leader, the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. Ooh, I don't know how Sweeting runs the bottom like that, or any of those guys do for that fact. But those cars get very squirrely off the corner, and look at the 75, threatening for the lead now. 41 committed to the top of the track right here. We got a car getting out of the way. I believe that's a 6 car. Elsie Daly right there. 41's going to stay committed to the top of the racetrack. 75 car is going to work the bottom right here. Coming out of turn 4, side by side. Who's going to lead the lap? It's going to be the 41 at the line, Michael Atkins Jr. But this time, the 75 just a little bit quicker into the center of the corner, and he's going to take the lead coming off of turn 2. Brand new leader, 75, Chuck Sweeting, lap 38. And Michael Atkins Jr.'s tires are a couple laps older than the 75 of Sweeting, so we're going to have to see how this plays out right here. That took a strong race car to get up there and wrestle the lead away from that 41 car. And I'll tell you, not too far behind these guys, 2 seconds now, is the 5 car, the Coupe, Bradley Cooper. These drivers working lap 39, and we're just going to do it through the field. Go ahead and start it now early in the race. And that way you can see where your favorite driver's at. So we'll start with this guy, the race leader, Chuck Sweeting. He was up there at the beginning of the start. I'm going to get back to him in a second, Angel. We're going to do the through the field right now, so we'll get right back there with him. And I'll look real quick to tell you. He is in the 14th position, so we got about 13 drivers to go through right here. Start with your race leader, Chuck Sweeting. He started up front. He faded back in that first run, but this second run here, after they took tires, Sweeting went after it, took the lead back away from this driver. You're on board with second place right now, the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. And Atkins, we watched him in the first run. He likes running the top around here. He's comfortable doing it. And the 41 car's fast, so he's not out of the picture yet. Go back to third. We're going to find the Coupe, Bradley Cooper, driving a 5 car. Coupe, another one pretty fast tonight. He's got the race leaders up there in sight. He's 1.5 seconds back now, so Coupe making up a little ground on those guys. Go back to fourth, get on board with the 10 car. Just Rick Vagone, driving a 10 car. Another one that's been pretty fast. Got the car up here in the top 5. 42 laps in, so still plenty of racing here in Atlanta tonight. Fifth place, we're going to get on board with that 00 of Nick Hunt. Another car we've seen up there in second, third position in the first run. Looking pretty good right here in the second run. All these guys had good pit stops here. In sixth position, we're on board with the 56 of John T. Wimbish. Wimbish got a few cars up here he can battle. A couple of positions he might be able to pick up. So it looks like John Wimbish has got the line down pretty good. He's just going to have to use that. Another driver, John Sanu, sitting in the 7th position. And my time during the broadcast to say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Sanu. Always want to give you that shout out. I know that you're going to be watching. If not tonight, then tomorrow. So John sitting back here in 7th, having a good run here at Atlanta. And in 8th place, we're going to get on board with the bootlegger, Tommy Haynes, in the 17 car. You see John Wimbish right in front of him. Go back to 9th. We'll be on board with the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Glenn in the top 10. I think that's about where this driver wants to be, because later in the race, that 63 car finds his way up there. His teammate, the 70 car, Burt Wilson, occupying the 10th position right now. So this is rounding out your top 10 on lap 45 here. Go back to 11th, Benjamin Lacey. Not sure what happened to him. He was up there around 2nd or 3rd on the green flag pit stop, so he may have had a little trouble on pit road entry there. But the 7 car's got a little work to do. And then we'll go back to 12th position. We're going to get on board with the 3-car here, Hal Amy. So Hal's made up a couple of spots since I checked on him the last time. Basically, what I mean is he's got it going in the right direction. That's a good sign, ain't it, Nation?
Nah, that's what they tell me.
Nation, if he scratches the paint, are you real concerned about it?
I didn't paint that fucker. I don't care.
So another driver didn't have such a stellar stop. It's going to be the 0-3 car, Dylan Bryant. We'd seen him work his way up into the top 5, and he's sitting back here in the 13th position now, but he's got his teammate keeping him company. Nation knows all about this driver. That's the driver of the 69 car, Larry Dickerson.
Yeah, he's mean. He fires people.
He fires people, Nation said. Got fired right off his crew, didn't you?
Several
Weren't
times.
you the crew chief?
Mm-hmm.
How's the boss get fired, Nation?
It was pretty easy.
Damn.
Piss in one cooler and everybody gets mad.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
No, I know. It's just stupid.
It ain't like you went down the pit road and pissed in all of them.
No, just the one.
Right.
That all of them had their sandwiches in.
So now we're on board with the 81, Macaulay Culkin. Michael Macaulay. Who is it, Nation?
I think he's related to Macaulay Culkin.
They're twins.
I was wondering what they were
Pretty
doing
much.
after the movies.
Now we know. iRacing.
iRacing.
That's
After all
right.
this time.
Mm-hmm. Now you know.
And Macaulay back in the 15th position. We'll go back to 16th on board with the 99 of Dan Witt. Man, that thing's loose off of 2. DMS, you should have raced this one, buddy.
Yeah.
It's 2 hands full.
Yeah,
I
the
was
only thing
two
your
hands
second
full
hand's
last
holding
night.
is your first hand.
So 99 going to hold it down on the track as the race leader goes by, putting him a lap down. And I'm going to go back to 17th, be on board with the 52, Bill English, driving that 52 car. The aliens gave Nation back again.
Paint's good on that one.
We'll get to 18th. We're going to find LZ Daly driving a 6 car. LZ doing a good job learning, staying out of the way here. And that's exactly how you learn. Follow some of these guys. Got some faster guys around you. Try to mimic what they're doing, and next thing you know, you'll be better than them, LZ. So we'll go to 19th. Be on board with the 2-car, Mike Mitchell. I love the paint job. The Jegs paint job on this car. I'm just going to change cameras and show it. It's an awesome paint job. Nation didn't paint it either, did you, Nation?
Which one?
The Jegs car, the number 2.
Nope.
So we get back on board for our through the field as we go back to 20th. We're going to be on board with this driver, the 72 car, Jacob Daniels. Jacob in the 20th position, but he's got a race car. That's a good sign. We're 52 laps in. It's good to have a race car. You could have a broken car on pit road.
How many laps total? 53?
125, Nation.
Son of a bitch.
Now we're back on board with the 21st position. That's going to be the 39 of Dalton C. I think you know this driver, don't you, Nation?
I know him a little bit.
And he may race some dirt cars in real life, huh? Pretty good looking dirt car feller's got. We're going to have to let him get practiced up on iRacing. Get him up there in the top 10 and the top 5, Nation.
Yeah, he does the dirt cars on iRacing, too.
So we go back to the 22nd position. Be on board right here with another driver Nation knows well. That's the 718 of Raymond Chest. You still doing the radio thing, Nation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Raymond back here in the 22nd position. We'll go back to 23rd, and this is going to round out our through the field. And that's going to be Dakota Floyd driving a 24 car. Not quite faring as well as his teammate is, but he's still having a good run nonetheless here. If you got her pointed in the right direction, that's a good run, ain't it, DMS?
Yeah, for sure.
Ish.
So that's going to do it for our through the field right here. 55 laps in, and We're going to go up front where 1.4 seconds separates first and second.
And Coop's making a move on a been trying to make a move down on the inside on him.
Yeah, I see him working the inside right now. I don't know if he's going to get that to work. Angel saying hi, DMS, and hi, Uncle Nation.
Hi, Angel. I think he's going to take it.
That's close, isn't it? I'll tell you, the 41, he stayed committed. He's in the wall now, though. Little bit of contact with the outside wall is going to be enough to allow the 5 to power by, and now a little more contact with the outside wall. And, man, I'll tell you, when you flirt with the outside, that fence like that for that many laps, it's bound to bite you, DMS. It's kind of like Nation flirting with the aliens, you know. It don't end with a beer full ocean or an ocean full of beer, right?
Are they even good looking, Nation?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Nation. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are they?
My six.
What?
A 6.
A 6.
A set? What?
A 6 human scale, or
right,
I mean,
or
human
alien scale or human scale? What kind of scale are we on here? We don't know.
Or a West Virginia scale.
Oh God, that just went south, didn't it? DMS, what the hell?
West Virginia scale. Oh God.
They would be 100, wouldn't they, Nation?
Yeah, easily.
Man, I'll tell you, Sweeting, he's got the power down out here, 1.6 seconds over Coop right now. So Chuck Sweeting, a man on a mission, getting her done. As we are, I think we're coming up close to the halfway point. Another few laps here. We're getting close, Nation. 2.5 laps, 3.5. However many that they make here is what we're basically going to say. It's almost halfway point now, and that it's almost there, right?
If not, it's almost.
Who set this race up, Nation?
What could be? It wasn't you.
Well, who did this to us?
Oh, I know who's getting their ass kicked for it.
Who's getting their ass kicked for it then?
That would be Mr. Collie fucker.
Nation, could you have the aliens extend the antenna again? You're breaking up.
This fucking West Virginia internet.
We heard that clearly, didn't we, DMS?
That came through loud and clear.
Something about some West Virginia internet. I guess that works about like the calculators, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, Coop's cut that lead down.
Yeah, he.
5 car, 1.1 seconds back now, so he's knocked a few tenths off of it. Since we last visited the lead situation. And Michael Atkins Jr. fading back here a little bit. He's got a couple lap older tires than those race leaders do. So it's expected he'd be a little bit slower, but he stayed committed to the racetrack. He's fallen off their pace quite a bit. And I'll tell you, even when he was leading in that first run, every time that guy come out of turn 2, I thought it was a wreck waiting to happen. The car get real out of shape on him, but he's doing a great job behind the wheels, especially for taking that kind of break. So very impressive run so far. For the driver of the 41 and the driver of the 10 car, just Rick. Sitting in a fourth position on the track. Got a couple lap cars up there. One of them's going to be the 24 Dakota Floyd. He's not too far ahead of that 00 car. And another one right there, the 86 of Johnson New, and the 10 car had a problem. Curse to the camera, that's what we'll call it. Back it up, take a look at it one more time here. Watching the 10 car in the middle of the corner. Thing just steps out on corner exit, DMS. Car steps out. That's going to put John Sanu. Look at that. 86 car up in the top 5. Week in and week out. That 86 car gets stronger and stronger. And I can remember when that guy started racing at WFO Racing League, and it was around the time he started on iRacing, period. So I've got Nation and I, actually, because Nation's been here since the beginning. But we've watched John Sanu just gain leaps and bounds, haven't we, Nation?
Indiana boy.
I mean, he is
On an Indiana night.
He went from driving like DMS did in the truck series last night to doing what he's doing tonight.
Hey.
That should be hope, DMS. That's hope.
Actually, I painted 2 of those cars.
I'm showing you hope right here, and this is a car Nation painted. So the 86 and his teammate, the 24 car, which are right here together on the track, believe it or not.
Atkins just went in for a pit.
86, though, he's working on the back of the 00. I think he wants to get up in the top 4 here. 00 trying to get around the lap car, the 24. And the 86 is going to try to get around both of them. I believe that team orders might help out right there. Nation, are you either one of their crew chiefs, or did you just the painter?
Oh, yeah, they would never hire me. I applied, and they said, no, fuck off.
Dickerson, I think, might be on some fresher tires because he just put it on the bottom and said, see you later. He said, peace out, brothers and sisters. And here comes the 03, probably on fresh tires, but the 86 is in a battle for the 4th spot. He's going to use that inside line and power right up next to the 00 car. And now the 03 made it 3 wide. Oof. 86 a little bit loose off of turn 2 right there, but he's still going to keep the momentum and go up to the 4th position. Make it the 3rd position because we had the 41 pit. So Chuck Sweeting, your leader. 68 laps in. Green flag pit stops are happening. So they're getting low on the fuel right here. Fuel situation is not looking good. But they're past halfway. That means they could probably make it on one more stop, right? If they could run 35 laps a tank, roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, roughly 35 laps a tank.
Not seeing Holland out there tonight.
Ish.
No, Holland is he's absent. He is not in the field. Richard Holland's not. So there's the 75 car, your race leader. 0.6 of a second now. Over the Coop, Bradley Cooper. So as the run goes on, man, he's reeling them in. DMS.
I told you, keep an eye on it.
He is definitely reeling them in.
Remember the last time?
Oh, you tell your
I bet
Nano that we said hi. We always say hi to Mama Riddle, don't we, Nation? I always say hi to her. Nation can't because he's hardly ever here. I'll show you where he's at, though, right here.
I don't think that's accurate.
When he's not here, he's right here. This camera right here.
I got my attorneys looking into it. I think you're wrong.
I don't think your attorneys are doing a good enough job there, Nation. If they were, you wouldn't be stuck in West Virginia. You'd be in California.
Hell no, they work for postage stamps. Fuck that.
That's right. You had to hire them after you pissed in that cooler, didn't you?
That was.
What do you do, Nation, if you piss in the cooler and get caught? Or are you just like, well, I'm from West Virginia and people excuse it?
Oh yeah, they're like, oh well.
They're like, that shit's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Happened.
Well, Mr. Wilson's coming into the pits now.
Yeah, his fuel tank could only go so far. DMS.
I bet you wish he had about another 4 or 5 gallons.
Oh, or another 20, just go ahead and finish this thing off, right?
Yeah.
Another 20 and unlimited tires. That would work great. So you know what I haven't mentioned the whole race?
Something you're going to mention now.
Yeah, our push for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Really?
There is not
1,000.
1,000 stupid people in the world.
I
that
wait till
subscribe to us.
lap 72 to bring that up, DMS. You believe that?
Oh my goodness. What is it?
I don't know. What is it, Nation? What are we giving away in that giveaway?
A hot dog in a balloon.
Oh, a hot dog and a balloon. What?
Hell yeah.
Is it a
We
full?
didn't say a date with Nation, okay? I mean,
Oh, God. No, you don't want that.
Is it a fully loaded hot dog or?
Well,
where's the
easy,
balloon
man.
in shape of a hot dog?
Right.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Or
Yeah, it could be
possibly a balloon in shape of an alien ship, perhaps,
With a hot dog.
with a
better.
hot
Aren't
dog.
all balloons in the shape of an alien ship?
Well, I don't know, Nation. You're the only one that I know personally that has seen an alien ship, both outside and inside, and an alien both outside and inside.
Yeah, well,
So
That
75.
love and feeling.
exactly.
Whoa, that love and feeling.
Had my little Tom Cruise outfit on.
Oh, we don't need to know about that. That'd be a bad description in our heads there, Nation. 75, though. Chuck Sweeting, 1.8 seconds now.
Just trying to get in touch with their internal self.
At what point do you think a lead is a driver just dominating?
Right about 124 laps.
There you go. With a 1.7 second lead, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we watched the 5-car cut into that lead significantly the last run.
What do you think? You think they're going to be a little bit safer on tires? And then kind of ride this out? They got one more pit after this?
Who told Angel we're going to quit, Nation?
Did several times.
Because she said if you guys quit, then you're going to hurt her heart.
Well, we're not gonna hurt her heart.
No, because we're not going to
You
quit.
fucking monster.
We're not quitting. You're the one that said we're quitting, Nation.
You said we're quitting. I said we're retiring.
Well, what's the difference?
What?
Shut up.
Exactly, DMS. What is the difference in quitting and retiring?
Coop trying to get around Hal.
Yeah.
It's Woody. Her Angel's heart. Her does not.
Battle for third, though. 10 car, 41 car. Michael Atkins Jr. and just Rick driving a 10 car. Rick holding on to that third spot. And the 41 is running them down here. And I think they may have a conversation about that position pretty soon. Ooh, 41 right up by the outside wall. And he's going to lose a few car lengths right here. Just Rick, safe for another lap. Lap 79. 3 car, checking in on that driver. He's back there in the 14th position. The bigger problem he's got, though, he's the second car 1 lap down. So even if we've seen a caution flag, he perhaps would not get the lucky dog unless the caution flag involved the 0-3. In which case, the 3 car would get the lucky dog. But that all depends on getting a caution. And 79,
Oh, you just totally ruined it right there.
79 laps in, man, we haven't seen the yellow flag fly. And
You did not just do that.
yeah, and now 80 laps in, no yellow flag. So I doubt we're going to see one, don't you, Nation?
Well, you just doubling down on that, huh?
Well, I'll triple down in a minute. No caution.
You're gonna fuck it up.
No caution is flown. Let's do the curse of the camera. Whose in car should we go on and cause a wreck, Nation? You pick the in car.
47.
Huh?
It's 47.
47. So that's going to be Dakota Floyd.
I have no idea.
All right. Cockpit view right here. On board with the 24 car. No, what'd you say? 24 or 47?
47.
He said 47.
We don't even have
We
a
don't
47.
have a 47.
Who's putting the number up there? Fucking no.
I just went on board with the 24 nation.
Okay.
Is he going to get hit by the curse of the camera, or do we have to try another one?
Nah, he'll be all right. Go ahead.
How about the 718 nation?
Go ahead.
All right,
Brain chest.
we'll try the 718 right here. He's going to drive down to the bottom of the track. Is he going to spin out on corner exit? No, sir. Well, looks like Raymond Chest doing a good job here. I won't say we're never going to retire.
I'll be right back.
Because we will one day, won't we, nation?
Well, yeah, we'll be dead.
That's right. Or it'll get to the point where we're like, we're just way too old to do this anymore. Yeah?
That be tonight.
I don't know. We got to that giveaway stuff, and I got completely off base, nation.
Shit.
You said we were giving away what?
A computer, wheel pedals, keyboard, mouse.
There you go, monitor.
Oh, and the monitor?
Yes, and 1 year iRacing subscription. So get all
Son of a
that.
bitch. How do I get into that?
Well, we're gonna when we hit 1,000 subscribers or 995, we're gonna put the details in there, and it's something about 10 entries if you buy what? Yoga pants.
I'm not buying yoga pants.
Well, that'll get you 10, and I'll tell you, with 1,000 subscribers, you know, on that giveaway, your odds of winning with a pair of yoga pants are pretty good.
I think if they buy yoga pants, you should just give it to them anyway.
Well, we can't do that. We got to make it fair, nation. The idea would be to sell more than one pair of yoga pants, and we got to get a pair to DMS. He's gonna wear them on his stream.
I don't even know. I don't even have the link anymore to that place.
I have it. You need me to send it back? Nation?
And I'm looking. Yeah.
I can send it back to you. You're the one that set the thing up.
Yeah, but that was 2 computers ago.
Oh, let me pull it up real quick. Not teaspoon, you fucker. Teespring.
Teaspoon. Teabag.
Jesus Christ. It literally come up with teaspoon.
It's going to come up with the exact thing you don't want it to say.
What in the hell did I walk into?
You don't want to know.
Hey, you did it voluntarily. Shut the fuck up.
Something about teaspooning or spooning with tea or
Teabag.
teabagging.
No, well, he went there. I didn't do that. What I was doing was pulling up our Teespring account.
Oh.
And it literally come up with teaspoon. So I'm going to look for the password real quick because it don't show it to me when I go to sign in. So
Oh, I'm already going to know the password.
what do you need to email?
The address.
What do you mean the address?
The link.
Go to teespring.com and click log in.
Man, that sounds like a lot of work.
Holy shit, man.
By the way, I've been thinking more and more and more. And I'm thinking, WFO Network should sponsor a show where I have to wear the spandex. Just saying.
What do you think, Nation? Could we get on board with that, where he wears the yoga pants on one of his shows?
I don't think they make them that big.
Oh, damn.
That's what she said.
These aren't car covers, dude.
Nation, could they not contact the Coleman Tent Company and maybe get them to make a pair?
Omar the tent maker.
Oh, trust me. Some of the ladies around this town they make them that big. Trust me.
Open to West Virginia.
Damn. You guys are killing me.
I didn't say anything. I was sitting here being innocent reading my Bible.
I'm not going to lie. I have seen some pretty large yoga pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just kind of look at them and wonder, why?
I just shake my head and I think life choices.
She made a bunch of bad ones.
The funny thing is that when they hold them up, it looks like a pair of socks.
God damn, dude.
Oh, my God. It went the wrong
See,
way,
Vern?
Nation.
Are you glad we're back now?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Speaking of rethinking life choices.
I wouldn't say I made the correct ones now.
No.
Might make our ratings go up on YouTube.
Pretty sure that won't happen.
All right, DMS, the lap 92, 2.7 seconds is the lead.
Yeah, I'm not ready to call it an ass whooping yet.
Coop back there, and based off the last run, we seen Coop run him down late in the run, but
I don't think they're gonna.
This-
boy, oh boy.
this one's not really looking the same, DMS.
Well, he's got lap traffic, and I really don't think he got a good set of tires there.
Yeah, but they're going to have to make another stop before we get to the end of this thing. So they're 23 laps into the run now, so they're only, about 11 laps away?
About 11 laps away, yeah.
Yeah, about 11 laps away from making their final pit stop. And
Hey, didn't we have somebody named 11 Lap Leo?
we once did, and I don't know where Leo is at, but I hope Leo's doing well.
Mm-hmm. He was cool.
He's a good feller. And do you remember exactly why he was called 11 Lap Leo?
Actually, I really don't.
He was the one that would connect to a race, and 11 laps in, disconnect. He'd get booted.
He gone.
And we found out that it was his router. And a guy talked to him, and he went and got a new router. And 11 Lap Leo made a whole race.
Yep. Yes, he did.
So we were happy to get that feller going in the right direction, but I haven't seen Leo in a season or two. So,
That's been a minute.
yep, like to see Leo come back and race with us. If he can't race every week, just race every once in a while. John Sanu, where do you think the 86 car's at, Nation?
I'm going to guess on the track.
He's in fourth, and he's right behind the third place car. And we've seen this picture before, the 00 and the 86. They're like magnets. They're like magnets. The 00 occupies the top three. The 86 obviously wants it. And you go back to fifth position. You got the 10 car, but he's about to have company from the 17, the bootlegger Tommy Haynes. So just Rick in the top five, and I think Tommy Haynes would like to say something about that before this thing's over with. But when do you stop for fuel? Your last stop here. It's interesting because, I mean, we got 30 laps to go. We're 27 laps, let's say, in on this run, DMS. Do you split it in half?
I would. That way you're guaranteed to go through it.
So you pit. If you're Chuck Sweeting, you pit the next lap then. You got 28 on it and 28 to go.
Yep.
And he's up 3 seconds, so really not much a feller has to
3.2
lose.
I've been watching Cooper, and Coop's coming in now.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds, and that's not a bad move for the 5 car. Because he's going to have a lap fresher tires now, able to make up a little bit of that time. And if you can make up enough, you can go to the lead, as the 75 is going to keep it out on the track. And I'm scratching my head right now, DMS. I'm wondering what part of that staying out right there is a good decision. You pulled away on the first 28 laps. It would have been the perfect time to come to pit road, man. But there's a few of them still out. The 00, the 10, the 17, the 70. So Now it's kind of a wait and see when he does enter pit road. He's going to keep it out again. And this is, I'm telling you, I'm scratching my head, man. Because every lap that he does this, look how much time the 5 car is making up.
They're gonna and he's going to make it up.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it's going to be more than the 3 seconds that this driver was up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you put yourself in a hole that you got to fight back out of, and you think, well, I got 4 or 5 lap fresher tires, but man, that don't always work, DMS.
It's all going to depend on whether or not he can hold the bottom. Like that last set of tires, it didn't look like he could hold the bottom at all. I was watching him go around Mitchell, and he was getting pretty loose.
Yeah, and when I'm thinking about it, I mean, he might make me look like an idiot here, but I would have pitted. I would have pitted, Nation. I'm not lying. I would already been on pit road.
You're gonna look like an idiot regardless.
Well, he's went past splitting a run right here. He's 31 laps, and he's going to keep it out again. And there's only 25 laps to go in a race. So maybe he's thinking 2 tires here. I don't know. I'm going
Think 2 tires would be enough?
I don't think it's enough to make up the time that he's losing. No, I don't. I think you need a 4-tire stop. You need fuel. Maybe he's out of tires. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some of them are out of tires. They just ran her out. I don't know. I don't know how many tire sets they had. Probably a couple from Macaulay, but he's keeping it out there, so it really makes me wonder if they are out of tires, DMS.
Yeah, he might have been. We did it last night. We had 3 sets, and we went our first set, kept our set on without our first pit without changing tires.
Right.
And maybe he just did it the opposite way and
Well,
realized
maybe a lot of them did, and he knows that the 5 doesn't have fresh tires on, so he's not losing as much time. You know what I mean? He's coming to pit road now. That's your race leader, so it's going to be 22 laps to go. Angel, you have a good night. Thank you for tuning in and watching with us, or watching the stream tonight.
have a good night, Angel.
How come y'all get to be uncles and I'm just dumbass?
She said Uncle Nation.
That does nuts.
All right,
Oh,
let's see if the
never
car
mind.
goes up in the air, DMS. Yes, it does, so he had tires left. Now I'm really scratching my head. So if he had tires left, perhaps the 5 did too. 75's going to have a clean stop, man, but I don't know how it's going to play out right here. I think the lead's going to be handed over here to the 5 car. The Coupe, Bradley Cooper, and I'll tell you what, DMS, he may hand a fella a win here.
That'd be a shame. Been running running good all night.
Yeah, we're gonna see what it shapes out at. But Coop's got about 6-7 lap older tires than Chuck Sweeting does. So we're gonna see how all that shakes out. We're gonna take you through the field a little bit too before this thing's over. Going to do it quickly. I just want to let the pit stops get themselves worked out because it looks like Burt Wilson is still on the track. But I can tell you the difference between the 5 and the 75 right now is 6 seconds.
Yeah, and Coop's holding that bottom.
And it's really crazy because it's 6 seconds you didn't have to give up. You know what I mean? You didn't have to give those 6 seconds up. You could have pitted and come out with a 3-second lead. So we'll talk to him tonight because he'll be in the top 3, but I wonder if he's going to come back and regret these choices right here.
Yeah.
That's what I wonder, but that's third place. Burt Wilson's a race leader. He's not made it to pit road yet, but he'll be coming here pretty soon. Got John Sanu, though. How about the 86 car moving into what will be the 3rd spot?
3rd place.
Yes, he got around the 00, so able to take the 3rd spot away from the 00 car. But Nick Hunt right here in the top 5. He'll be in the 4th position. No, in the fifth. Yeah, fourth position. Because
Wow. You hit that right on the. You hit that right on the head.
So we got Nick
gonna-
in fourth. Here's the 17 car, Tommy Haynes, riding in the fifth spot. So he's in the top 5. The bootlegger is Valvoline car, having a good run here. Just Rick back here in sixth.
5.1.
Oh yeah, he's going to run him down because he's got a little fresher tires. But I just that.
I don't think there's enough laps to make up that 5-second deficit.
That's
though.
what I'm wondering, because you really gotta. I mean, you're talking about damn near half a second a lap, probably.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back one more, and we're gonna find the 7 car. Last week's winner right here, Benjamin Lacey, in the 7. We go back and find the 56 car in 8th. That's gonna be John T. Wimbish driving that 56 car, and we're burning through here pretty quick. So try to stay up with us. Burt Wilson's going to make his stop, return to the track in the 9th position. So for the 70 car, wasn't really nothing to lose. And if a caution flag had come out, that fella would look like a genius. Rounding out the top 10, driver Nation's really familiar with, and definitely familiar with their cooler on pit road. And that's the 69 car, Larry Dickerson.
Burt Wilson's going to get his lap back.
0-3 right here. Dylan Bryant riding in the 11th spot, so just outside of the top 10. Another driver outside of the top 10. That's going to be the 3 car right here, Pal Amy. Hal currently occupying the 12th position, the number 12 position there, 12th place. But he's not far behind a couple of them guys up there. So maybe he can get up and chase them down.
He's done exactly what we just said he had to do, a half a second per lap, and he has brought it down from 5.4 to 3.3.
He's cut it down to 3 seconds, has he? He's making us look bad. All right, so we go back to 14th, and we're going to find Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41. So a driver that was, I'll tell you, at the beginning of the race, I thought this guy right here would be a shoe-in to take the win here, DMS, the 41 car. And I'm going to say he got hit by a pit road penalty because he's 2 laps down here in 14th. And then we got Macaulay Calkin, 81 car, back in 15th. Michael Macaulay. Macaulay looks like he's still got What happened? Who wrecked?
We just had to.
Chuck Sweeting had a problem.
Yeah.
What happened?
Slower cars had pulled out in front of him.
Oh, that's going to cost them some time as we got cars wrecking all over the track. And Sweeting, almost didn't avoid the 52 car. And there's no caution flag, DMS.
That's
There was no
that's
caution.
Rough.
So
that's going to be rough.
That's exactly the kind of stuff I talked about. Exactly, and it's coming back to bite them. It's over now.
Yeah.
There's not
7.1.
Yeah, there's not enough laps left after that happened, and it is over. So now it's a situation where you say, damn it, I wish I hadn't done that. Because you pretty much had the race handed to you.
I had a nickel for every time I said that.
So we're going to go back to 16th position, and what we were doing, be looking at the 6 car, LZ Daly. And I think Wimbish was one of the ones that had a problem there in that little episode. He's going to fall back here to 17th, so we're going to jump back here to the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Glenn running in the 16th position, so he's a couple laps down too. And these might be a result of those green flag pit stops that we've seen from no cautions. We'll go down and find the 17 car. That's going to be the Mike Mitchell in the 2 car, actually, in the 17th position. Ooh, he's dirt tracking it off too. We've seen that, a lot of drivers doing it. They got a whole hand, 2 hands full coming off of turn 2 here. Go back to 18th, and you're going to see the 72 car right there. If you want to take a screenshot of that, that's going to be Jacob Daniels driving a 72 Skull machine. And we're under 10 to go. How's our situation looking up front?
He's doing the best that he can. He's running it, man. He's running it like an open demon. He's got it down to 5.1.
Actually, he's got it down to 4.3.
Is it not updated?
You're probably not live, but he's
I am live.
he's 4 seconds flat right now, but I'm telling you, 9 laps to go. I just don't think it's enough time, DMS. I mean, there's not that much difference in laps on their tires. You know what I mean? He would have caught him. He would have caught him had he not run into that trouble. But again, that's the chance you take. That's why you shouldn't dig yourself in a hole. You dig.
Yeah, I think he should have pitted right after he found out Bradley went in there. I think he should have,
He should have come in the next lap, literally. That way he wasn't giving up all that. I mean, you're faster anyway. If you can drive away by 3 seconds, that means you're faster, DMS.
Well, he's 3.9.
3.2 seconds is the lead, and there's 8 laps to go. It's pretty much in the books for this driver, Bradley Cooper. 7 to go now.
Just got to keep it straight.
That's all he's got to do. He's just got to keep hitting his marks, keeping it consistent. Because barring a caution flag, he's got this thing pretty well wrapped up in my book. And I know that the 75 is driving his heart out, but, I mean, it's just like I talked about. That's the number 2 of Mitchell is familiar with the dirt tracks. That's awesome. Good to have him in the league here.
Wow.
2.6 seconds, 2.5, 6 to go. You might make us eat our words twice, DMS.
I was just going to say, I don't know. He's turning some fast laps.
Well, the 5 car's got lap traffic, but the 6 is going to pull down out of the way. He's been doing that all race. I mean, he's a driver out there learning, so he don't want to put a wrench in this deal. You know what I mean? In 2.2 seconds, 5 laps to go, I'm still going to favor the 5 car. I still got the 5 car as my pick because I just don't think that I don't think the laps are there. I really don't. You can see Sweeting coming out of the corner. It's a 2-second lead, flat. If I'm Coop, I'd love to have a 2-second lead with 5 to go.
Well, and you got lap traffic in between, too. So.
Exactly, and it's the same lap traffic that the once you get around them, you know that the 75 has to get around them, too, 4 to go.
Yeah. Wow. What a blazing lap.
Hi, Diana. 1.5 seconds now.
Oh, my God.
4 laps to go. The man is on a mission. But now it's 1.5, so he lost a 10th on that corner exit. And that's another thing, how hard the 75's pushing it. Maybe he's burning his tires all the way off. We don't know what kind of tires he's going to have left. I know if it was me, I'd drive him off there, but 1.4 seconds at the line, 3 to go.
Going to be on rims on the way around.
Yeah, and Coop's got to work around that 63 car that's running the same line. And Sweeting's going to pull it down to 1.1 seconds. And I'll tell you, if Coop gets in a battle with that lap car up there, that could make a difference. But Coop able to pull a couple tenths on that straightaway. I told you I thought this thing was over, and I still think that it is. It's a 1 second advantage coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, but he is just
2 to
not
go.
letting up.
2 to go. Now Coop's going to make a move on the 63, and the 63 is not going to fight him. He's going to let the race leader go. And I don't think the 75 is going to have time to get there.
He's chasing Coop down like he just kicked his dog. I mean, he is really going out there.
Kicked his dog, the man said.
Fuck you kicking a dog for?
He could chase Coop down like he just kicked his dog, he said. I'm telling you, he's got a lap car to deal with right here.
Here we go.
And the white flag's out. 0.3 of a second separating first and second. I don't think he can get it done. If I'm Coop, I'm going to make that car fucking 25 feet wide, DMS.
Well, you better put that wide angle out there then. 'cause
I'll put it to you this way. I'm going to make you use your bumper.
you got that right.
0.2 of a second. I mean, he's putting on a show, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, man. As we go
Here
through
it
3
comes.
and 4. Out of turn 4 for the final time. It's going to be none other than the Bradley Cooper in the 5 car.
Damn, that was so good, though.
I called
What
it.
a race.
75. He did a hell of a
God.
job coming back there,
Damn.
but he didn't have enough laps, DMS, and
One more lap.
in your top.
And that's going to go right back into what we were talking about.
And who won the battle between the top 3? You know that third place battle between 86 and the 00. It's going to go to the 00. Nick Hunt going to pull it in the top 3 there. Sanu in 4th, and just Rick Fagone in the 5th spot. So right there, Bradley Cooper, and I think he was probably given a gift when the 86, or not the 86, but the
75.
Yeah, no, not when when the 75 got caught up in the 56 and whoever else that was. So when they slowed the 75 down, that handed them the gift, but all that could have been avoided had the 75 pitted when we said.
I mean, staying out those laps definitely did not help.
It just, I mean, you take a gamble when you do that, and that's what I said, and he got caught up in an unfortunate situation, and that allowed Cooper.
And Cooper ran out of fuel.
Probably.
He's getting pushed to the finish line.
I don't know how he could be out of fuel because he only went 27 laps. He might
Well,
have
something happened.
Maybe blew it up. Bradley Cooper, Vern Nation, and DMS in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I'm giving you my best burnout. That's all I got. That's the last of the fuel.
The fuel's gone, huh? Did you not take a full tank, feller?
Oh, I took a fuel tank right to the end. I short pitted.
Oh.
I
Gotcha.
short pitted hard and got ahead of Chuck by about 6 seconds. I don't know how. I came down pit road at about 60 over. I don't know how I didn't get a speeding penalty. I was 10 over at the line. I just locked it up.
Well, don't say that.
Okay.
Macaulay might be monitoring the stream, man.
No, it's clean. Hey, if iRacing didn't give it to me,
You're good.
I'm good.
That's right. And you were good on the track tonight, too. You had a fast race car, and it looked like you could hang with the we seen you hang with the 41 early on, and then you hang well with the 75. And, in fact, later in one of the runs, you actually ran the 75 down. So we knew that you were fast, Coop. Did you think you were fast enough to get the win done here tonight?
I didn't know, man. Chuck was on another level. Kudos to him, everything he did. I had to pull something out of my ass. I really did. The way those guys were getting down pit road. Benjamin took 2 tires. I think he regretted that. I think that would have been another guy I would have had to contend with. But, the short pit was premeditated. I knew if I could get down pit road and get some laps in before Chuck realized it, I would be able to. That was really the only way I was going to get ahead of him. He was fast.
I don't really call it a short pit as much as splitting them in half. You know what I mean? You just split the distance in half right there, and that, to me, that's always been the best bet to make. And you did it tonight, and it worked for you.
I'm shaking, man. I knew that he was coming, and then to have him coming off at turn 4 in my mirror, less than a second away. Like I had some lap traffic. We had some guys kind of getting to the wall. That's never good, and that scares you. But just every 10th that ticked away, I was like, I'm on. Then I look down at my fuel and see that I have 0.3 bad in the red. So then I had to start saving fuel too. I was shaking through all of it, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, I had confidence in you, and you can ask DMS or rewatch the stream.
I always appreciate it, guys.
That pit strategy that you had, I knew it was going to win you the race when I seen him stay out. I knew it.
Yeah, I mean that was beautiful.
Man, I'm breathing hard. I earned the beer. Chat's going crazy. How about it? We fucking won, and we're in the All-Star this year, huh? How about that?
You're in the All-Star. You're locked in the chase for the championship. I mean, you did it, man.
We did it, man. And I think last year's victory came here at Atlanta too. It was a little little different circumstances. I think we went clean and green there as well. And I've loved this track a long time. I've learned a lot. Watching Chuck's line, that helped me tremendously. So he gave away some secrets there in that low line. That helped a little bit. I started to hang with him a little better. But all in all, man, I want to thank everybody at WFO, HJRM, Hal Amy, Rick Fagone, Richard Holland, Cody, all the guys that are behind me. And then most of all, I want to thank Nation. I don't know if he's here. Is he here?
We don't know.
Yeah, nobody
I'd like
knows.
to thank the aliens for abducting him and bringing him back. But yeah, man, working hard. I'm sweating, dude.
Well, I'll
You
tell
know,
you,
hey,
there's.
Coop,
Oh, go ahead, DMS.
hey, on that second to the last pit stop there, it didn't seem like you were able to hold the bottom like that. Or you were losing time back and forth. I mean, what did you do on that pit stop? Did you take
Oh.
two or?
No, I took 4. I was trying a different line because, man, I was getting frustrated. I would hang with Chuck, but, he would get a 10th here or there. And then the lap traffic, I was just trying something else because hanging with the lap traffic, trying to pass on the outside was a lot easier. And if I could, early in the race, we all ran that middle to outside. That's where I was hanging with the 41. So I thought I'd try it again. It wasn't working. So I'm glad we made that time back up.
Well, beautiful job.
I appreciate that, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, the race isn't the only thing you won. I believe that you are the driver of the day as well.
Uh-oh, what else has
that.
he won?
Man, the Hal Amy Award, as we've come to call it.
Mhm.
That's an honor. That's bigger than a win, in my opinion.
That's a double win right there. You win a race in that, and you lock yourself into the All-Star and the chase. That's a perfect night there, Coop.
Yeah, trifecta.
Yeah, trifecta. And we got a lot done here tonight. I'm proud of the team and everything, the direction we're headed. Sorry that Richard couldn't be here tonight. That would have been another guy I had to worry about, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna carry this momentum. Where are we going next week?
Oh, I don't know, but I do got the schedule.
Milwaukee
up,
Mile.
so- Milwaukee, nice.
Well, it's good we got the win out of the way because I'm gonna toast it. I'll be lucky to finish 10th in that one. But we got some new pedals coming sometime within the week here, so hopefully that'll.
After he
learning
wins the
curve.
race here, DMS, he threatens them with new pedals. You hear that?
Yeah, we're gonna throw the whole setup out and start over. It'd be like I'm a newborn giraffe out here.
That's sometimes it's a good thing to do that, and sometimes it's not. But we wish you the best of luck. You'll be fine, Coop. I know that.
Appreciate it, guys, and thank you for the interview. And keep doing what you guys are doing here at WFL. Give
Yep.
away some free stuff.
That's
Love it.
That's what we're getting into this season. I don't know how, but we're getting into there.
Doing the right things.
Coop, have a good one, buddy. Have a good night. Go enjoy this one. Celebrate it. Have a few beers and send some virtual beers to all the people in that channel with you.
All the Bomigos, they got them.
That's right, man. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Race winner right there. The Coop, Bradley Cooper. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to interview a driver that's probably kicking himself right in the ass. DMS.
Chuck.
Yep. So let's get him up in the booth here.
I'll be right back, bro.
Chuck Sweeting, we got you up in the broadcast booth with DMS, Vern, and Nation.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, we're doing
What's
pretty
going
good.
on,
But
Chuck?
how are you doing? Are you kicking yourself right now or what?
It's just kind of how it goes. There was a sort of a half wreck on the back straightaway, and I had to just about stop, and just didn't have enough time to get back to Bradley there. But he earned it. He's a good guy, good racer, so I'm happy for him.
Well, that's what leads me to question your last strategy there.
Yeah.
We questioned it during the broadcast, and then we thought about it, and I knew what you were doing, but I also knew the variables on the track, too. So what was going on in your mind there?
Yeah, I knew Brad had short pitted, and I knew he was going to have a big lead, but I was also afraid that if I pitted, then the caution would come out right away or something, and I'd end up getting screwed or something. So I was waiting till most everybody pitted, and then that's when I pitted. And
I gotcha.
I would have been fine. It's just a couple guys got together on the back straightaway, and we didn't get a caution, which I'm kind of glad of because there were guys that had tires, and I didn't have any more tires. And that screwed me over last night. So.
That was the variable. that I was
There
talking
it is.
about right there. The cars
Yeah.
that got together there, and you had to get on the brakes real hard. You did a hell of a job recovering from that. Though,
Oh,
Chuck.
man. You made it
Yeah.
an exciting night, Chuck.
I needed one more lap, and I think I could have got it. But
Uh-oh.
that's the way it goes. Hey, it's better than last night. I used the same strategy last night and ended up 8th, so a second tonight is not
Oh
bad.
yeah, it's a big improvement, man, and nobody should ever hang their head down, especially when you get an interview in the podium, And hell, you
Yeah, and I was in the chat room with Ben Lacey, and we were talking because he saved a set of tires. He didn't take any on his first stop, and he kept waiting for that caution, waiting for that caution. I thought he about got it at the end there, and he probably would end up winning this thing if he had. But
you're probably right about that.
yeah, and that's what makes these things interesting. It doesn't always matter who's the fastest. It's just who's got the right strategy, who's in the right place at the right time, and you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I'm the guy that looks at the laps, and I'm like, I'm gonna split this one.
Well,
Yeah, I
and we
probably
counted
should've.
it.
I'm gonna run 28 and then pit and run the last 28 out, and that's what I think. And I saw you, and I'm like, I think he'll come this time. I think he'll come down this time, and you didn't. And I'm like, ooh, that's a gamble. That's what
Yeah.
I told. And when you rewatch the stream, you're gonna hear it. I just said it like it was, and Coop wound up going out and winning it. But it was only because you got caught up with those two cars. If it hadn't been for that, you made me look like a liar, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had it in all for you, Chuck, because I was doing your lap times and your countdown, and you had 10 laps. You were knocking off, a half to 3/4 of a second every lap, and I
Every
was
lap.
like, don't count them out, don't count them out. Got 4 laps, and you only and then that's when it happened. 6 laps in, you got caught up a little bit, and you still were able to come back, and that was amazing.
And
it was a
on
great
his
job,
bumper.
great job.
Yeah, I think Brad had an extra gear there on that last lap though, because I wasn't gaining on him quite as much. Maybe it was the arrow, and I'll blame it on that. But he just ran the perfect last lap there, and I couldn't get to him.
You pulled 2/10 on him the last lap, and you needed probably 3.
Yeah, and even then, who knows if I'd have got by? It'd have been real hard to pass him on the bottom if he'd have held that middle and top.
Well, nonetheless, I mean, the last run did make up the whole race. You did battle with the 41. Tell us about some of the battles you did out there tonight.
I really just was battling the fuel mileage and the tires the whole night, and keeping my fingers crossed the whole night that the caution wasn't going to come out. Because, like I say, I knew Ben had tires, and I'm sure a few others did too. And if we got a caution with 10 to go, I'd probably ended up 10th again. So.
Well, you were able to bring it home second, man, and I'll tell you, you had a fast hot rod out there. I don't think the second was where any of us would have predicted that you would have wound up tonight, but nonetheless, good points night for you, good run. So, Chuck, you got anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth?
Just you and everybody with the league. All the drivers too. I mean, the drivers did an awesome job tonight. Big improvement over last night. I think maybe the setup was a little bit better tonight than last night's truck setup. But just having fun every week, and I can walk away with a second and still feel good about myself and feel like
Absolutely,
I had a good time.
Man.
And
when you have a run like that, hell yeah, there ain't nothing to feel bad about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't feel bad about it. I had a good time, and we'll move on next week, and maybe I'll have the right strategy then.
Yeah, we're going to Milwaukee next week. What do you think about that flat 1 mile there?
I ran pretty well there both series last season, except I think Keaton kicked my butt in both of those races. So, if he doesn't show up, then maybe I got a shot at it. I don't know. We'll see.
That'll probably be his first race he makes it this season.
I know, right? That's exactly what I'll be looking for at the entry.
Oh, well,
list.
don't count out that other driver. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of good things about that DMS guy. I mean, he finished 20th last night.
Yeah, sounds like a threat.
Yeah, and the 33, here comes Nation piping in at the end. Notice that, DMS. But we know he's got aliens he got to take care of, so.
It's like baby chickens, he's got to hand feed them.
Right. Chuck, have a good night, man. Congrats on the top 2 right there.
All right, thanks a lot. Y'all have a great night.
Yep, we'll talk
Good
to you
job,
next
Chuck.
week, buddy.
Thanks.
Chuck Sweeting, second place finisher, and we got a third place driver somewhere. All right. How about the driver of the 00 car? Nick, you got a copy, buddy.
Oh, man, how about him? Woo.
Man, top three. You had to battle it out with the 86. Tell us about that.
Oh, we were just sitting there talking about it now. We had a good battle all night and back and forth and all the time. A lot of it came down to he'd snooker me in traffic once, and then I'd snooker him back in traffic, and then we were both running up in the high line. It was a lot of fun.
Well, there
Hard
you go.
work. I'm tired. Wore out, but it's fun.
Man, I'll
Makes
tell
for a
you.
good night of racing, though, doesn't it?
It
When you get in
does.
to have fun and clean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that battle. It looked like you guys had magnets on the cars, you know, the 00 car and, and the 86 car. I'm like, man, they got magnets.
Yeah. It was a fun time. Yeah, it was a lot of good back and forth there.
But I'll tell you, earlier in that race, man, I thought you were a legitimate threat to get up there and maybe win this thing.
Well, I just had to have a good finish. If you noticed, I hadn't hardly finished a race without something happening every time. Either somebody crashes right in front of me, or I mess up on pit road, or something. Every race has really messed me up. So last night, I ran out of fuel as the caution came out. I was coming to pit road, so I had to go ahead and go in pit road. My truck quit running, and I almost missed my pit stall, and I couldn't get in it straight, and I had to tow. And just something like that has happened every race. So I just wanted to get a good finish tonight.
Well, you got a little bit behind there. Did you think that, you know, with the way the car was handling, even that we would make 125 laps with no cautions?
I didn't think we would. No, I thought there'd be one or two cautions early in the race, so until everybody went, okay, we got to cool it here and settle down. But you know, it was good. I guess the practice, everybody had already figured it out that we better take it easy.
You think if we had got one of them later, that the 00 might have had a shot at getting up there and hunting for the win a little better?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what tire wear was. I mean, you know, would fresh tires, or would it be in the middle of a run and everybody stay out? You know, something like that.
Right. Yeah, because
you know,
it would just
I was,
work into tire strategy.
Yeah, I think I was doing pretty good on my tire wear. I was trying to anyway.
Were you able to take tires the whole race, or did you have to leave a set out?
No, I went ahead and pitted and took my tires each time.
You just wouldn't. If there would have been a late caution, you wouldn't have had another set.
Yeah, no, that's
Gotcha.
what I thought was going to happen. I'm like, yeah, here it goes. There's going to be a caution here with just a few laps to go, and then they'll come in, put their tire. I knew there's several guys that had another set of tires, so I couldn't figure out why they didn't take tires unless they were just for that plan for a caution late, and they'd be the only ones with new tires, I guess.
They almost got their plan because there was almost a late caution out there.
It seemed like last night, and I didn't see what happened tonight, but I heard a couple people saying that should have been a caution. But it seemed like there should have been 2 or 3 cautions last night that didn't come out. So
Right.
it's just Atlanta, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something with old Atlanta that iRacing's not they're just not, you know, working on it as much at these old tracks anymore. Is my best
Well,
guess.
it's fun to race on now. I know that.
Yeah, but you top 3 tonight, so the monkey's off the back, man. You had a great run here.
Well, it's my second race with my fiber internet there.
Oh,
Vern,
that's
finally got some internet out here. I'm
Yeah.
not on my cell deal anymore.
Damn.
Finally.
got rid of the T-Mobile home internet and got the fiber now, huh?
Yeah, finally got it. I'm in the real
Pornhub
world
be
now.
damned.
He moved all the way up to the top there. You hear that, Nation?
I did hear that.
He's up to the big time, and it's resulting in a solid finish. And this
I just knew if I had something was holding me back. It's that slow internet.
Is
was
it
slowing
the
me
first?
down.
Is this the first week that you've had it?
Yeah, we got it installed Friday. Last Friday.
There it is. I mean, now they better watch out. The cat's out of the bag now. Nick got his
Well,
fiber
you know,
internet.
I'm just teasing about making me faster, but I'm hoping that I won't have as much net code problems with
You
people.
won't. You won't.
That seemed like I had a lot of stuff like that in the past. So
Yeah, that should.
anyway,
that should.
I'm glad I got it finally.
Yeah, that should eliminate all that, and I'm glad to hear that you got that, and really happy to see you in the top 3 here tonight, Nick.
Well, it's a relief. Finally, maybe we can get something started here now.
There you go. And next week, Milwaukee Mile. How you feel about that?
Uh, I don't like it.
He don't feel about that.
You don't
You
have
know,
no feelings
I
for it.
I just
No.
never have been able to do very good at it. That's all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just never have done very well at it.
All right, DMS, you got any questions for that driver?
No, I'm good. Great job. Great job. It's very interesting to watch.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. We appreciate it.
We were watching 1 and 2. I'm gonna be honest with you, and then when we wanted to watch the race, we'd go find a 00 and 86.
Yeah, we was there most of the time. It was fun. A lot of fun.
It was magnets. Even after you guys would pit, you just find each other. I don't.
Yeah.
We scroll through the list there and going, hey, where's Sweeney? Oh, just look for the 00. He'll be right there. And you guys are there all night long.
Yeah, he was trying to, like he was telling me, yeah, I was going to pit a couple laps. I already thought I'd get you. And there I come out of the pits, look, and there you were again. So we just seemed to come out right together, and here we go again.
That's how it goes, but it got you in the top 3. And Nick, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth tonight?
Well, I just appreciate y'all, in this league, WFO racing. This is really a lot of fun and good, clean racing, and I just enjoy it a lot. I guess I could thank my Frontier Internet.
There you go. You have to do some practicing with the son-in-law there. Get him. I'm gonna tell you what he's doing on the track is brilliant. He's riding around, he's learning, and he's not getting in anyone's way, Nick.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. He used to race with me about 5 to 6 years ago.
Oh, he's just got to get up to speed again.
And then he ended up didn't have a computer that would do it, and just quit for a while. So now he's just now trying to get going again.
Yep, just get him up to speed, and he'll be fine, right?
Yeah, he said he had something off with his steering tonight. It just wasn't working right. So he's still working on it.
You have to throw him some pointers there on that equipment stuff every now and then.
Oh yeah, he'll be up there though before you know it.
Because you're up there in the top 3 in a pretty competitive league here, Nick.
Yes, it's getting more competitive all the time. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, you'll be fine. You got the faster internet now.
That's right.
You'd be threatening to win this thing every week. You done put these guys on notice tonight, just so you know.
I should have got to. I wonder if I went ahead and got to 5 gig, how much faster that'd make me.
You could watch porn
Man,
like a boss.
I just got to 500 megabits.
DMS,
Man,
that might take
I'd-
him right to the front, huh? 5
Yeah,
a
yeah.
second.
Yeah. I mean, you could have porn on all your monitors.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
my God.
Damn,
Oh,
I'd
wait.
never leave the
I'm
house.
sorry.
All right.
We're talking about racing. Yeah.
Nick,
It'd make him fast, all right.
congrats on that top 3, man. Enjoy it, and we'll see you back next week, buddy.
All right. See y'all later.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the driver of the 00. Top 3 tonight for that driver, Nick Hunt. And I think that's it. We got through all our interviews,
gone.
Nation. Just like that? You don't have anyone?
Just like that.
You don't want to say anything to the fans that you've ghosted for a couple weeks, or?
Yeah, really.
Nope.
So you got nothing for all 7 viewers?
Nope.
Nothing, he says. Well, I
Wow.
do. DMS, do you have anything?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody coming out and supporting WFO Racing Network. And, yeah, man, we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, and make sure you go out and get the subscribers. We got to hit 1,000. Once we hit
We're not that
1,000,
far off.
well, once we hit that 1,000, man, I'm telling you, we're good.
Maybe I can get a new setup.
We're giving shit away. Maybe DMS can get a new setup. Maybe somebody who doesn't even race can get the full setup to do it and 1-year iRacing subscription. So let's hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to get that giveaway going. And I'll tell you, man, yoga pants. big ticket item. Big ticket.
Yoga
Hey.
pants.
That's right.
Mama D and a set of WFO yoga pants.
So as
Oh, God.
we get closer to that 1,000 mark, we're going to go over the details of how this giveaway is going to work, and I think everybody's going to love it. I think it's going to be a great thing, not only for the YouTube channel, but for the entire league, for the entire WFO Racing League and everybody who's in on it. And really cool things happening this season. Not only are we doing this giveaway for the YouTube, but we've also got a giveaway for the All-Star race going on. And then, of course, the trophies for the champions this season. So couldn't do that without all of you guys.
We're going to be there present when Nation gets his trophy.
Yeah.
Nation's gonna live stream it, I think, when that happens, and we're gonna put that
of
on.
course.
We're gonna put that on the WFO Racing Network.
On that West Virginia internet.
Absolutely right there.
Yeah, no shit.
And he's gonna figure it all out with a West Virginia calculator.
1 kilobyte.
It's gonna work good. We do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in week in
Amen.
and week out. 15 races on Tuesday night, 15 more on Wednesday night, 30 races every season, and then every once in a while we'll put a practice race up and we'll stream those too. But thank you for sticking with us. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you next Tuesday night right here on the WFO Racing Network.
Bye all.
Y'all take care.